I am Dr. P. Rathiga, Assistant Professor, PG and Research Department of Computer Science, Erode Arts and Science College, Erode. Now, I am going to explain about the application layer of OSI model in computer networks. An application layer is an abstraction layer of an OSI model. This layer is the OSI model is the closest layer to the end user, which means that the application layer and end user can interact directly with the software application. The application layer programs are based on client and servers. The main functions of the application layer is identifying communication partners. The application layer identifies the availability of communication partners for an application with the data to transmit. Next one is determining resource availability. The application layer determines whether sufficient network resources are available for the requested communication. Then the next is synchronization communication. All the communications occurs between the applications requires cooperation which is managed by the application layer. The application layer has many potential functions which are file transfer and access. This layer allows users to send each other files through a network. The file transfer can occur over the internet between different networks or within the same network. The application layer also is the layer that allows users to access files such as from cloud-based storage or from a database. Then the next is email and communication. The application layer facilitates many of the communication tools people use. For example, email is an example of the application layer. The layer allows you to receive email, download files, and send information. Email system also enable to direct communication through chat or video. Then the next is remote hosting. The application layer enables remote hosting via the internet. The layer allows a person to make their computer a terminal and conduct a presentation. The availability to host and join a remote session is an example of application layer. Then the last one is network access and directories. The ability to access information from website is an example of the application layer. Users access all network services and applications at this level. It allows you to find information and locate data through network directories. Then the next topic is DNS, Domain Name System. One of the most important components of the application layer is the domain name system, DNS server. DNS is a distributed hierarchical and global directory that translates machine or domain names to numerical IP addresses. DNS can run over either UDP or TCP. Some of the information processing functions a DNS service handles are finding the addresses of a particular host, naming a host that processing incoming mail for the designated target, finding the host type and the operating system information, mapping IP addresses at host. DNS is a TCP/IP protocol used on different platforms. The domain namespace is divided into three different sections. One is generic domain, then the second one is country domains, and the third one is inverse domain. The generic domain defines restricted hosts according to their generic behavior. Each node in the tree defines the domain, which is an index to the domain namespace database. The country domain uses the same format as generic domains, but uses two characters country abbreviations. Example, .us for United States, .in for India. The inverse domain is used to map an address to a name. For example, when a server has received a request from a client to do some of the top-level generic purpose domains are commercial.com, educational institution.edu, governments.gov, certain international organizations.int, network providers.net, non-profit organization.org. It's an example tree view of DNS system. Next, we are going to see about the email structure and architecture in detail. Email is short form of electronic mail. An email is a letter that is sent over a computer network instead of being sent through the post. You can attach documents and photos to email just like you can include a photo or document with a letter. You can also attach computer files such as programs and spreadsheets. Email architecture consists of three components. One is user agent UA. Second is message transfer agent MTA. Third is message access agent MAA. The UA is normally a program which is used to send and receive mail. Sometimes it is also called as mail reader. It accepts variety of commands for composing, receiving and replying to message as well as for manipulation of the mailboxes. Then second one is message transfer agent. MTA is actually responsible for transfer of mail from one system to another. To send a mail, a system must have client MTA and system MTA. It transfers mail to mailboxes of recipients if they are connected in the same machine. It delivers mail to peer MTA if destination mailbox is another machine. The delivery from one MTA to another, the MTA is done by simple mail transfer protocol. The third component is message access agent MAA. In the first and second stage of email delivery, we make use of SMTP. SMTP is basically a push protocol. The third stage of a mail delivery mainly needs to pull protocol, and in this stage, the message access agent is used. The two protocols used to access messages are POP and IMAPV. The structure of email. The email contents are primarily classified into two, the header and body. We are going to see the contents come under two subparts, the header. The email header gives us common details about the message such as unique identity of the message. The details of the user, of the from and to ends are also stored here. The email header consists of subject, sender that is from, date and time received, reply to, recipient email addresses and attachment. Then the second portion is the body. The actual content is stored in this part. This will be a format of text. This field could also include signature or text generated automatically by the sender's mail system. As we mentioned earlier, the contents of the email can be varied according to the different email system used by each user. The general format of an email address is local part and domain. An address consists of two parts. The part before @ symbol identifies the name of the mailbox and the domain name is placed after the @ symbol. Example, raman@gmail.com. I think you are all know about the creation of email and usage of email very well.